Hello everyone. So, following my previous video on speed sets for each armor type, for each class basically, I thought I'd do a run on my hunter in Black Temple, start to finish, using a speed set. At the minute, I've got 191% movement speed. It's a little bit less than what was in the video previously, because of the bonus isn't coming through for the Legion artifact. But even so, 191%, that's still pretty quick. So we're going to do a Black Temple, and I'm going to time it using this gathering add-on here. Just so we've got a timer. As you can see up here, right in my portrait, there's my little speed info. That shows how fast I'm moving at any given time. 191% at the minute. So I'm going to go do a quick run, see how fast we can do Black Temple. Just to sort of showcase the actual ability of these speed sets. You know, not every class is going to get 191%. But I think everyone's capable of getting 150% plus, if not more. You know, which is still reasonably fast. But I thought I'd try it on Hunter just because I want to try Marksman. I want to see how well it actually does. Even though I've got my Hunter in leather gear like a Spurg because I accidentally crafted the wrong ones. But it's fine, it's fine. We can still go. So, on that note, I'm going to start the timer and let's go. So, just running as fast as I can, doing the various things. Literally just blasting through as quick as I can. I don't even know which mobs are necessary. I've not been here for so long, I can't even remember the way through it. But you know, we can skip most of the trash anyway, because it's not needed by any means. But you know, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. I think I'm actually getting a tiny bit of lag. Here I am. Because I'm actually uploading my previous video right now while recording this one. It's probably not the best of ideas. But once that's finished uploading, it'll the lag should subside. But it's fine, it's fine. So, again, just running through, blasting through. If we can get a good aim shot on the first boss, one-shot him. Perfect. Run quickly. I'm actually realised I'm not even using the maximum movement speed I can get because we have disengaged too. Let's just give a big barrage here. Need to clear this room anyway, so. I know I'm not looting any of the mobs. I don't think I need to really. But this just sort of gives an idea how fast these speed sets can do things. Oh, actually, as well, I forgot, when you kill a boss, your cooldown's reset. So even though I've got a 3-minute cooldown on aspect of the cheetah, when I kill each boss, it resets, I believe. So that's good too. I know I can mount at this bit, but realistically, I'm running faster than mounted speed anyway. So do I even need to? I can just arcane shot it. I don't even need to charge up an aim shot for that. Oh look, I got something that I haven't already got. Epic. Is it this way? Do you know, it's been so long since I've done Black Temple. I've actually forgot the way through it. I'm pretty sure it's this way first. You know, just messing about on the Hunter just because I can. Just to give you an idea of how fast these classes can do this thing. I don't know why I use Black Temple specifically, to be honest. There's no reason to, really. I don't even think I need anything from here. Well, I know I just got that item there that I needed, but I don't know what else there is that I can get from here, to be fair. Oh, we have to talk to Akama, don't we? Where is Akama? Okay, so basically I've no, I haven't. I thought I ruined the run because I forgot where to go. No, he's there. Again, this isn't by any means a complete speed run, it's just me showing how quick you can get through these places with this sort of gear on. And depending on what class you're using, you know, Hunter's a good class for doing this sort of thing, you know, taking out multiple mobs in a big area really quickly. Don't know, I steady shot there. And I'm actually doing this with a controller as well. Because I'm primarily a controller gamer. As seen in my very first video where I actually showcased playing while with a controller. Because I have an illness that makes my hands really bad, I struggle to use a mouse and keyboard. Oh wow, another thing I needed. So doing this with a speed set on a controller while uploading a previous video, so I've got a bit of lag as well. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. See, 241% speed there just from the talent when you disengage. Okay, I think the video's finished because the lag seems to have gone. We don't really need to kill everything here, do we? The controller makes easy disengage. It's so good, by the way. They're just blasting through nice and quickly. Again, I'm not looting everything. I'm just sort of showcasing the speed of doing this. Maybe want to charge up an aim shot there. But in higher sort of expansion raids, say for example Hellfire Citadel, you wouldn't one-shot a boss with just arcane shots, so you probably need to wind up an aim shot for that. Like with any other class, you know, my brother's been working on the speed set for a Warlock. Going as Destruction, Chaos Bolt just one-shots everything anyway. Oh, I want to pull these on. Oh no, we're good, we're good. So we're at 5 minutes so far, and we're 3 bosses in? 4 bosses in? 4 bosses in. At 5 minutes, you know. I can loot on the way back as well, if I want to. There's not necessarily a reason to, you know, I don't have to. I honestly think Hunter's my favourite one to do this with so far, though. Druid is very fast as well. Druid's better for, you know, stealthing past things, although you don't really need to stealth in these places. I can probably get past these without aggroing them. But again, in the higher ones, where the higher level, have I done something wrong? Then you may need stealth. Not necessarily. Oh dear. What have I forgot? Oh. Yes, it is, because that's the way back up to Illidan, isn't it? Okay, my bad. So I've lost a few seconds there by forgetting where to go. But it's all good, it's all good. Again, we're only at 6 minutes, 20 seconds so far. I know Demon Hunters can do skips. Well, they used to be able to do skips in this place. I'm not so sure anymore. There was a skip where you could sort of run up some chains, I believe, just to skip a good portion of the dungeon. Raid, sorry. I don't know if these gems are worth anything these days.
I need a target.
I don't even need to kill these, honestly. I'm just... it's buttons to press while we're moving. You want to come out and play? Yeah. It's pretty quick, as you can see. For the most part, I'm 191% movement speed. It's not terrible. It's pretty quick. One shot this, you know. Doing the older stuff, you know, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, and Mr. Pandaria. They're going to be very, very quick because the things there just fall over when you breathe on them. You don't have to hit them, just breathe on them and they fall. Remember back in Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm, Missing Everything, where this could still give you trouble trying to solo this. Come on with the next face, please. There we go. One more. This is the thing that slows you down the most, is these transitions between phases for different bosses. As I said in the previous video, there's Shadow Lord Iskar in Hellfire Citadel, where if you don't do enough damage to sort of burst him down initially in his first phase, which is you literally get 2 or 3 seconds, then you've got to wait for him to do his phase transition. But for the most part, you know, you're not going to have that on every single raid in every boss or anything. Last one, please. Thank you. Nice and easy. And I know this is by no means a challenge, but it's more the speed of being able to do it rather than actually doing it. Oh, we're now 8 minutes, just under 9 minutes, and we're a good chunk of the way in. Again, the thing that slows us down the most is just the raid itself. You know, the transitions between phases, different parts where you just can't hit things, or when a phase changes and the boss becomes stuck on 1 HP, and you've just got to wait for it. You know, things like that. There's no way around, unfortunately. But we just power through. I don't need to loot, but I may as well. Oh, you can just be an idiot and get stuck there like I did, you know. To say my reflexes aren't very good because of my illness and stuff, it's not that bad to do. It's easy to get stuck, but I couldn't do it this well on the mouse and keyboard anymore for sure. Just because we can. Oh, now that door I tried to get through before should be open. I'm running the wrong way, aren't I? I've not done Black Temple for a good, I don't know, maybe a year and a half since the last time I was even in this place. So I've forgotten most of it as it is. But we're getting through it. It's very good for farming old raids. And to say you're running, on this for example, I'm running at nearly mount speed, you know, 191%. It's 9% away from ground mount speed. When I do that, you know, 241%, it's pretty quick. As a bonus with this gear as well, when you're mounted in Shadowlands, I think this guy alone has 270 or 280% ground mounted speed. I know it doesn't really matter when you've got flying, but it's still funny to run around Oribos and outrun everybody there. And unless you're farming the gems and stuff, there's no need to kill absolutely everything. Again, I'm just showcasing how fast you can do the whole raid, more than anything else. I can imagine a few classes this would be very good on. I mean, the Druid is by far the fastest leather class, but the Demon Hunter has much more utility than the Druid does, with regards to double jumps and foe rush, things like that. Vengeful Retreat, just more mobility utility rather than just speed. Don't get me wrong, pure movement speed is great, but sometimes the utility can benefit as well. You know, like with this Hunter, Feigned Death is great. If I'm running, say, a BFA dungeon or something just for an Azerite piece, which I had to do on my mage in Freehold for its chest, I believe it was, then the Azerite, then the invisibility came in clutch there because it let me skip a lot of the trash. And the same for the Hunter, you can feign death to skip a great amount of the trash. So we're what, 12 minutes in, and I'm about to fight Illidan, you know. Oh wow. Fantastic. I didn't even know I didn't have that. Come on, Karma. Again, this is the other thing, waiting for dialogue, things like that. Dialogue, phase transitions. Oh, okay, I had to talk to him first, my bad. So 12 minutes so far, or 12 and a half minutes so far. It's not bad. I know Illidan won't be as easy because we've got to transition his phases as well, but you know, I could have run maybe Ice Crown Citadel. It's a bit of a longer raid to run. And I've already got Invincible, so I wouldn't need anything at all from there, but just to showcase if anything. And you know, because of the massive level difference between me and the other, you know, the raid that you are, you one shot everything anyway. It's so easy. That's why I prioritize sort of speed over anything else. I mean, if I had a weapon here that had movement speed on it as an affix, that would be more beneficial than having the more powerful one in these raids, because you just blow things over anyway. As you can see, it's been a fairly quick run, 13 minutes so far, 13 and a half minutes. It's not bad at all. for Black Temple. I can't even remember the last time I ran this with no movement speed or anything, how long it took me, but I can guarantee it was a lot longer than 13 minutes. I remember doing it on my Warrior way back for the tier pieces. I'm talking a good few years ago now, with no movement speed bonuses at all, and it was so tedious and took such a long time. Whereas now we're just steamrolling through. I've not got a speed set on every class yet. I've just got one of each armor type. You know, Hunter, Mage, Druid, and Warrior. Just because they're what I deem to be the fastest of each of those armor types. But over time, I'm going to work on a speed set for every class, so I can speed farm all tier pieces that are for those classes only as well. You know, the class-specific tier pieces. But as you can see, 14.5 minutes. I know a lot of this has been dialogue and stuff, but just under 15 minutes already fighting Illidan in Black Temple. In before I get a Warglaive, that'd be pretty. That'd be pretty interesting, right? Go on, Illidan, say the line. You are not prepared. Say the line. And there it is. There's the line. Yeah, this is the only thing now. It's just waiting for the phase transitions. There's not a lot we can do about these things. There's a lot of raids that have these sort of things. You can't just steamroll over every single boss. But it's just how it is, isn't it? You know. At least I'm getting rep. A little bit more and he'll be down and that'll be it. The Maiev scene. And that'll be that. And again, 15 minutes. I know this fight's got way too much dialogue, but it's just how it is, you know. How it's always been. We'll just do this little scene, finish him off, and then I'll stop the timer when he dies. When he dies and I can loot him, I'll stop the timer. I can loot him. So we're looking at under 17 minutes for the run in total, and that's just on the Hunter. Now the other classes have different bonuses, some might be faster, some might be slower. But on a Hunter with average 191% movement speed. So right, there's his loot, so 16 minutes 36 seconds. Oh, the Cursed Vision of Sargeras, if only I was on a cloth wearer. I wish. Oh no, my time started again. But yeah, less than 17 minutes. Total time, start to finish in Black Temple. It's not, I don't know, there's probably things that can do it faster, as I say. Not the fastest, not the slowest, but it's damn near faster than no bonus at all. You know, if you run this on a class with just 100% movement speed, no bonuses or anything, it'll take you an awful lot longer. But yeah, that's that. So I'll leave it there. That's just sort of a showcase of how fast you can run a good old classic raid that some people might still be farming to this day. But if there's any requests in there, people want to see other raids and that, leave in the comments. I'll quite happily run any raid you guys want me to from sort of before BFA. BFA raids aren't soloable yet, not for me at least. I'm not that good. But any requests that you want to just see a random sort of character running, let me know in the comments. I'll quite happily do it. It'll give me more videos to put up. But other than that, I appreciate you watching. So if you fancy it, like and subscribe. I really appreciate everything, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.